Soybean is an economically and nutritionally important crop that offers huge prospects for investment in production and processing. Ethiopia has suitable natural conditions and vast land for investment in soybean farming. There are many favorable locations, particularly in southwestern Oromia, Ethiopia. Soybean is a multi-purpose crop which can be used for a variety of purposes, including preparations of different kinds of soybean foods, animal feed, soya milk, raw materials for the processing of industry. Food insecurity and malnutrition are among the urgent challenges that developing countries face these days. Many authors cited that the major staple food crop of most developing sub-Saharan African countries are maize, sorghum, and teff, which contain low protein. Poor diet in terms of quantity, quality, and variety of foods are often a leading cause of malnutrition, and reason for malnutrition persists. The challenges are especially acute in Ethiopia and relatively more serious in the rural than urban areas, mainly because of a low level of understanding of a balanced diet and lack of a capacity to purchase animal sources protein. As JU Cascape preliminary information, human dietary diversity scores were collected from southwestern Oromia by means of 24 hours recall. The results showed that the mean of human dietary diversity was 3. The intake of protein-rich foods like eggs, milk, and flesh foods were too low. In addition, 75% of the women of the areas were reflecting poor dietary diversity. That means they consumed less than 5 food groups. Producing and consuming more soya would improve this situation, as soya provides a nutritious combination of both calorie and protein intake. It is the most nutritionally rich crop, as its dry seed contains the highest protein and oil content among grain legumes, with a good balance of the essential amino acids and oil. It is cheap and a rich source of protein for poor farmers who have less access to animal source protein because of their low purchasing capacity. The production, home, and the Kebele level soybean processing and utilization by Cascape and the USAID Soybean Innovation Lab projects hosted by Jimma University and the Jimma Agricultural Research Center respectively has a good answer to alleviate malnutrition to southwestern Oromia people. The soybean, in addition to promises, it has problems due to the presence of anti-nutritional factors. Without proper processing for human consumption, resulting digestion problems, and nothing was done with the yield. If soybean not treated properly, it reduces nutritional value, it causes stomachache, and render the recipes unacceptable to most people. To produce good quality soya food products, appropriate processing methods are required. Lack of knowledge of the recipes development of this nutritious crop prevented large number of local people benefiting from it. Therefore, we trained farmers how to prepare several food items from soybean by integrating with locally existing crops, which is locally produced and popular food items that can benefit their family. The initial response of the farmers to soya food was one of surprise. Typical comment was, "We grow the crop and store it in our homes," yet did not know that it could be used for food. They were amazed to see the many foods that could prepare from soybeans. Currently, the communities have begun to incorporate soya recipes in their daily dish.
I soaked whole soybean seed overnight in water after I grind it. I add into water and allow the mixture to boil. Then after, I filter it with clean muslin cloth. The fluid which results after straining becomes soy milk, cheese, or yogurt. I never throw out the residue or soy fiber left over the cloth. When I want, I can prepare many food items from it by adding lentils, eggs, vegetables, and soft. When I soaked soybean, I add 1 cup of whole soybean into 7 to 8 cups of water. However, after I grind it and prepare the milk, I prepare cheese and yogurt out of the extracted milk. I also incorporate penadam or roux in the milk for flavor. I'm not doing this for fun. I'm aware of that it is very useful for children and for me too. I'm not considered that this soybean has important before I got trained how to process and consume it. It substitutes a number of items required to prepare even various kinds of recipes. With this residue that remained on cloth, I can prepare a number of foods, items such as different sauce, soy with egg, soy with cabbage. It is a bit tough to grind it and bring this output, but it's more rewarding. I can make many food items, even from a little amount of this. This is soy milk. I soak this raw in it and it can be drunk after 10 minutes. This is soy porridge. I prepared porridge from soybean and barley. I prepared this porridge to feed my children. To your surprise, farmers' interest has leaned from cow milk to soy milk. I don't have cow and I don't have any to buy it. May God be blessed for giving me such opportunity. We poor people equalized from rich people. Rich farmers drink cow milk while we drink soy milk, which is comparable to cow milk. Cascape and USAID Soybean Innovation Lab projects make us rich.
It was after the training that the demand for the crop by different other farmers has diminished. This has knocked the door of many farmers to produce higher by allocating large land area, so that higher yields that could bring good nutrition and a higher economic return could be achieved. This is what the team's dreams for.
So